Welcome to another episode of Cardboard. Well, not Cardboard Quest, sorry. Oh my mind, doing a bunch of videos. Another episode of Deck Profile Quest. And today, we're looking over this fun zombie deck that I made. Let's get into it. We're going to start off with the extra deck. Not much of an extra deck. Number 22, Zombie Stein. Number 48, Shadow Lich. And Dampire. We got Dampire, Vampire, or Damfear, Vampire Sheridan. I have many zombie monsters. Could just add like a whole bunch of generic beat sticks to the extra deck, but I decided not to. I have a little bit of a class for this deck. And yeah, we're running in this deck Vampire Genesis. We got Kasha, 2 copies of Ryokoki, Vampire Grimson, Shadow Vampire, Vampire Lord, 2 copies of Vampire Lady. And we got Vampire Baby, formerly Red Moon Baby. I don't get why they changed it. 2 copies of Vampire Familiar, Scalosaurus, 3 copies of Pyramid Turtle, Zombina, Plague Wolf, 3 copies of Regenerating Zombie, and a copy of Spirit Reaper. As for the effect monsters, this deck was based on a zombie deck that I made with speed duel cards, so I built it based off of that. Next, for the normal monsters, we got Dragon Zombie, Armored Zombie, and Master. 3 copies of Master. Kaiowinshi. I don't know how that's pronounced properly, but yeah. Next, our spell card lineup, we got Vampire Kingdom, Vampire Desires, Ectoplasma, Horn of the Unicorn, Fusion Sword, Murasawa Blade. You know what I think they should have had back in the day? It's like I should have had like a whole archetype around, a little bit of an archetype back in the day surrounding Fusion Sword, Murasawa Blade. Like you equip this card to say Elemental Hero Neos, and then you can you can summon out from your deck it's like Elemental Hero Neos Fusion Sword, Cursed Fusion Sword Master, or something like that. Like you should be able to equip this card to a monster and then special summon monsters out of your deck from it. But that's just me. I thought that would have been cool back in the day. We got 3 copies of Call of the Mummy, Silent Doom, the Shallow Grave, and 2 copies of Dark Eruption. But yeah, missed opportunity back in the day for a dedicated archetype around this card. Like you equip it to like certain monsters, and you have like a cursed. You summon out a cursed swordsman version of that monster. That would have been cool. That would have been cool. Next, for trap cards, we got Vampire Domination, 2 copies of Vampire Domination, actually. Coffin, 2 copies of Coffin Seller, which is a fun effect. Each time monsters are sent to your opponent's graveyard, inflict 300 points of damage to your opponents. Not bad. 2 copies of that. We have Shadow Spell. 2 copies of Powerful Rebirth. A nerfed version of Call of the Haunted. I found this in my bulk. Activate this card by targeting 1 level 4 lower monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target, increases level by 1, and attack and defense by 100. When that monster is destroyed, destroy this card. So, I guess it's like, I think this card may have come out in the 5Ds era of the card game. Alright, so in the 5Ds era. Like in the early Synchro era. It's like you throw this down, you get a monster with a better level and whatnot for Synchro plays. That's my theory. A game theory. And I miss that guy. I miss Matt Pack. We got Dark Deal, Wall of Disruption, Threatening Roar, Double Dust, Tornado Twins, and we got Trap Stun. It's like negate the effects of all their trap cards on the field during this turn. Not bad. If you ask me, that's not a bad card. Alright. And this is the main deck. And for the side deck, we have 3 copies, of Despair from the Dark. 3rd copy of Ryokoki. 2 copies of Patrician of Darkness. For some reason, I have a limited edition version of this card. I put it with my limited edition cards. I don't know where it came from, but yeah. I have a limited edition version of it. I had to look up the card set. I don't know. We got Double Coston, Threatening Roar, 2 copies of Double Dust Tornado, 2 copies of Haunted Zombie, 2 copies of Deck Devastation Virus, and Threatening Roar. Another one. Should be together like that. That's for the side deck. So yeah. I built this deck for fun. If I had more generic Link monsters or some generic XYZ monsters, I'd throw them in. But that's all I got for the extra deck. If you have any suggestions for an extra deck, for zombie decks in general, or for this deck in particular, leave a comment and whatnot. Anyway, I'm your host, the Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodganistan. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay frosty, folks. Stay frosty. I know I am frosty at the time of recording of this video. At the time of recording, it's winter time. It is January and it's cold out there. And I'm in Canada, which sucks because fucking Canada. Anyway, peace out, folks. Peace out.